the cell which is closest to you keeps changing. You could tell how fast you're going by knowing how you're jumping from one tower to the next. And it turns out that the telephone companies broadcast that data to each other in a continuous stream. So the people who were looking for a how fast is traffic moving sensor found that they could use that data, write a little bit of software, and then sell that to the cities as the feed to both the overhead signs and the in-car GPS and so forth. In other words, the cost of the sensor is now zero because it's provided by the infrastructure of the system. So there's a huge new business, and the huge new business requires you to buy no sensors at all. In other words, the future of the sensor was the system takes care of itself. The system reports on itself. Now, there are a lot of other examples of people using the customer as a resource. Now, in this case, you could say we were using the customer talking on the cell phone, but we were also using the telephone company's resources. This is becoming quite fashionable in the last few months. There have been articles in both the Harvard Business Review and Fast Company, which I think are kind of extreme ends of the magazine community, on people using their customers as resources to solve a problem. Now, when you think about people as resources in the system, what are they? Well, the obvious thing is they supply energy. I mean, we push things, we pull things, we walk up and down on them, we can move things. But we are also sources of information through our entire